Hello, I have Teresa in the house. Hello, Teresa. You've been here since 2:30. I was setting up cameras and getting all the technical things that go along with going live ready, let me tell you. So I blurred my background today. I can unblur it and show you, but I might do that later. We'll see. And then I have the two screens up. One is where we can see the visual aids or my phone or whatever we end up using today, and then the one that shows me so that I can show you my smiling, sincere face. How is everyone doing today? I have a banner running across the bottom that says check out hashtag TEA Tuesday on Kathie's Favorite Things channel. She is the host of Tea Tuesday, and a lot of times I will participate. I have a cup of tea here. She also had sent me a wonderful happy mail, and these are some of the ones that haven't gone in and got put in a cup yet, and some sweeteners and some really cute stickers and things. It was a very sweet. Hi, Hassan. Let's see if I did it right that time. Let's see. We never know. My brain just doesn't always want to put what's in here out here. So this is my t-shirt from Tea Tuesday, which for me, the Tea Tuesday was hashtag TEE Tuesday, and I presented my first video on Friday. So talk about completely wild and crazy, right? But the reason being was because Tuesdays are very packed, and I didn't want to force you guys to miss one of, whether it's my video or someone else's, because I ended up packing Tuesdays so much. And so I just decided, even though it sounds really cool, Tea Tuesday, I'm going to throw it in on a Friday. So. Hi, Mari. I seen your video today. Oh, my sweetie, your journal's beautiful. And Hassan, thank you. And I so appreciate you. I do. And I'm so glad that you're feeling better enough to have put that up. So what we're going to be talking today together about on Channel Chat, which started out on Kathie's World as she was going to interview channels, and I was really excited about the idea. I was like the second or third, maybe the group of three, to say, hey, I want to get involved. I really love this idea. Oh, Egypt, that's awesome. And so I got interviewed by her along with B&D Crafts, and I think Creating with Passion, Craft and Passion. I always get those mixed up. And it was awesome. I loved it. And so I asked her to come over to my channel, and we agreed that we would do a collab where we had hashtag channel chat collab, and we would continue to promote this and go back and forth. And, it just kind of slowed its roll. I had a couple more people on. I think I've had 3 since then. I basically had to kind of go out and grab people and say, please come to my channel and get interviewed. And it just really wasn't that exciting, and it wasn't happening. So I decided instead, for my portion of this, is to talk about our channels. You guys can talk about your channels, to promote your channels. You guys can share ideas about what you think is a good way to grow your channel, or good things that are going on your channel. You guys can ask questions. If I know the answer, I'll answer it. If I don't, somebody else in the chat may know, so they'll help you. So the main thing is that we would find ways to grow our channels and do it together as a community, right? This isn't a situation where you go sub to them, run off, they go sub to you, run off. We're hoping to create a community, have it be where we support each other. I support channels that don't necessarily do the same things I do, and there are channels out there. Hi, Carrie Porter. Hi, Sassy Crafter Carlita. It's been a long time. Oh, you can't say too long. That's okay. I'm just really glad you got to stop in and say hi. I think about you often. I really do. So, hi, Sherry Jones. There's my girl. So what my biggest dream is that we create a community where we can support each other when we have the time. I understand we can't all do everything. We go and comment when we can. I understand we can't comment on everything. We watch some channels. I know we can't watch everything, but it is that you come in with a full heart of wanting to high fun photography. Butcher a name. You give me a name, I'll butcher it. Because this isn't growing fast. It just isn't going to happen that way. I'm not a channel anyways, where you come over here and you may get a few subbies from me, and they're going to be the sweetest ladies you ever met in your life. Though that's going to be the thing I can tell you, is they're going to be supportive and kind. So you win the lottery coming over and getting some subbies from my channel. But I will say that I wanted it to be more along the lines of a bigger picture. How do we grow? What you give me your advice, I'll give you my advice. Give me your ideas, I'll give you my ideas, and we will meet in the middle and see what helped what channel, because not every channel needs the same things, right? So, for example, today's topic is collabs. And I should have put that actually, collabs and challenges. And then there's challenges, and then there's challenges that are / giveaways. Now, this topic was discussed over on Sheila's channel. Oh my goodness gracious, if I was to be able to think of her name when I want to, that would be just too much for me to be able to do, right? She's right here in my thingy, because I was watching her video. So what I want to say about that is that she had different points that she was covering, very valid and awesome points. You guys, you would definitely want to possibly go over and see what she has to say about it. Oh my goodness. Okay, subscriptions. Let's figure this out. The thing is that I could throw something out there. I'm just trying not to butcher it. It's one of those somebody help me. You guys know Sheila. Creating with Sherry. Please tell me what Sheila's channel is so that I don't mess this up any more than I already have. So anyways, what she's talking about over there, she has a list of things, and it's a very informative and just, like, hey, some of you new crafters need to know this. Some of the crafters been around for a while, but for me, what I'm doing here today is collabs, challenges, and challenge giveaways. Are they something that you would want to have on your channel? Are they something that Country Girl Crafts? Thank you. See? Shout out to Sheila. Oh, and if you like lace and shabby chic, get over there. I'm telling you. But so what I'm doing today is more on the educational of the functioning of how does it make your channel grow? Does it make your channel grow? Sometimes, yeah, she's so sweet. It's a bottom line of time versus or effort versus payout, right? So I had at one point done everything I could get my hands on. I was like, I'm going to join that challenge. I'm going to join that birthday collab. I'm going to join that giveaway. I'm going to do that seasonal collab. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do everything. And I was overwhelmed, and I was paying a lot of postage. And at the same time, I still had to go do all the thank yous on the videos. I had to follow, and follow along and comment. So you need to not overextend yourselves. That's my warning to you, that for a newer channel or a channel that hasn't been doing collabs and challenges. Now, would you want to run a collab? It's probably best you look and see what's going on in your community, see where there's a niche that hasn't been filled, and then that would be a great idea. But just to throw one out there, sometimes you're going to get a low count, and then you're going to feel like it was your fault. It's not your fault. It was timing. So make sure you look at the timing. So that would definitely always be something to think about. Giveaways, make sure that you're not asking for anything. That's what Sheila taught me today, which I didn't really think about it. I hadn't been involved in it. But Sheila says, don't do a giveaway where you're asking for something. You're just doing a giveaway. So, and that's what I've been doing on my channel. I've done a couple. They didn't end up being given away, because the things that were asked to be done didn't get done. But it wasn't that you had to do anything. All you had to do is comment or share something. And so that worked out. But see, Sherry and I, we had a lot of ideas these last few weeks. oh, we were brainstorming like crazy. And then things started to happen and life started to take over. And we had to put some things away. But okay, maybe October, maybe November. Because we want to be able to do everything that goes on in your life, and you want to do the things for your, maybe the channels that support you the most. Those are the ones that you do the most. But where I'm at now is I'm putting almost everything I find, not everything, but almost everything they can. I'm putting it over on my community tab. So, and I'm going to show you that. And if you have a community tab, this is a great thing to keep in mind that you can do for people. And that's why the community tab is so popular. Okay. So today alone, 2 hours ago, Karamia's Corner, which where'd it go? See how I am? Push a button, make everything go away, and then try to start again. Okay. Karamia's Corner this is fun. She's got like part 1, part 2. There's just so much going on. I couldn't even tell you, but there's the video on my community tab. Yes, putting things aside. Yes, see, Mari had things going on in life that she had to do that, and Sherry's saying that she needs to use her learn to use her community tab. We'll do it here in a second together if you'd like. But my point is that, and a lot of people do it, but for sure me, I'm trying to sell myself here, right? Say, hey, here I am for sale. All you gotta do to buy me is go over to my community tab, and then you can like do a thumbs up on the fact that you've seen that video. It may not have been what you want to participate in. No problem. Go down to the next one. Cornflower. Oh my gosh. All you got to do is answer a question and be a subby. Boom. Thumbs up. Now you've seen what corn's doing. And that's a beautiful prize there. It's a Hobby Lobby thing. This one, 600 giveaway over at Stace. So you go over here, you click that, or you say, oh, great idea. You do whatever, just community, right? Then over here, my friend and design team member, Mari, put up her journal. There it is on my community tab. Boom, thumbs up. Go over here, Road to 500, 4 days ago. This is Sassy Southern NC Girl. Boom, thumbs up. And then we have, and it just goes on and on, okay? And it's my way of helping the people that I can't always do everything. I won't be able to join every one of those, right? So let's actually do, let's see, let's go to where do I need to go? Let's go here. And I've seen this, and I don't know if any of these are anything that she would want us to share. So decorating glass seam bags and napkin tip, some crazy, I don't know what crafty crazy Tuesday. I don't know what that is. I'm going to wait on that one. Try to find another one. Decorate your life uploaded, giveaway winners selected. I didn't participate in that one, so I don't know. This one I want to share because I have her written down on my list, and that'll help me out. So I clicked. Do you see how you have the video there on your phone? Share. Copy link. Then you go back to you can do this on your computer, community tab. Put your finger on there. I'm going to say, check her out. Right? And then I'm going to do at Kathie's favorite things. Right? And then I'm going to press down, paste. Now I have in just less than a minute. Okay. I have supported my friend's channel. Hopefully some people will come by, they'll click it, they'll comment, they'll share it, they'll go there, they'll participate, they'll learn something, they'll meet somebody, whatever. But that is one way to build your community in a very, very easy, non-time consuming, no major commitment, no mailing, postage costs, cost of art, cost of anything. Okay. Hi, Delia. So I really wanted to get that out there because I think that people that don't have the time to do the collabs, which I don't have the time to do all of them, don't think that they can actually support them. So they kind of feel like, there's nothing I can do. There is something you can do. All of them, especially like, let's say mine, let me bring this page over. My 4-year anniversary just got out yesterday. And to do a VR for that, right? You get mailed a gift and don't have to do anything but a VR. You don't have to make the hands, you don't have to do anything. But the video is out there. Stamp Play is Susan's Heartstrings channel. Does somebody, hi, mommy. You're new to YouTube, trying to build my YouTube. Gonna be doing videos soon. What you do is so nice. Oh, Mommy Poppins, I just love that, sweetie. If you would share my video out, or if you want to make sure and subscribe to you, every Tuesday I come on and we talk about our channels. Last week it was shorts, and you might want to try shorts first because shorts are the easiest thing to do. And then it'll just go from there. And whatever the topics are that we need to know to understand, feel confident. It's a big world, but it doesn't have to seem so scary, right? So for my shout outs today, Stamp Play is Susan Heartstrings. And she's a beautiful lady, just an absolutely very sweet lady. And this is the deal, you guys. I love everybody. I support everybody, and I'll throw everybody in there. But once in a while, I can tell you, I know this lady, and I know I've known her for a while, and I know she's really fabulous. The Rose Life, I'm just getting to know her, and I'm really enjoying it. And she just wants a birthday card. MCC Big 50 hashtag is Marianne's Craft Corner, and I've known her for over a year, so I know that's going to be, because I've actually joined and sent things in, and then they didn't follow through, and they just walked away from their channel. It literally happened to me last year. They wanted several different things, but I ended up sending in a pocket letter, and the price was supposed to be $50, and she walked away from her channel. Didn't even acknowledge that I had sent her something, and she got overwhelmed. She got in over her head, and I'm okay with that. But that's how I can say here, you know what? I can vouch for these people. I could tell you that when you enter, it's going to be a, above board situation. Hi, Melinda Davis. I'm getting your package ready. She won on Saturday. Thank you for sharing Susan's link, Dahlia. Thank you so much. Karamia, I showed you on here. She and I have done so many collabs together. She's awesome. It's a very sweet channel, very established, up and coming, on its way, going big. She's the one to be hooked up with, in my opinion. And that's just, what I'm saying? It's like everybody will find a friend, they'll find a group, they'll find camaraderie. But if you're looking to grow your channel, why not hook up with the people that kind of already got it going and follow with their flow, right? Let's say they're the whale in the ocean. Follow in their current. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes. Yes, Sherry, it was sad. And I was really disappointed because I really thought it was going to be different than that. It happens though, when a channel just starts up and they try to go fast, they get burned out and then they just get overwhelmed. So what I would say, mommy, how many, well, you say you're a new channel. My community tab, let's say you go to my channel, there's home, videos, playlist, and community tab. That has all the links to these things that I'm mentioning. Every one of them, plus a couple more. There's Val's Craft Creations, Creating with Sherry Jones. She's taking over the Twinchies, and I'm going to be hosting that. And so with Kathie's favorite things, the one that I have on the bottom scrolling about Tea Tuesday, she also is doing Shaker Sunday. And guess what she did today? I think it was today. If it's, oh, Melinda. Well, you know what? Let's all be tadpoles together, right? Let's be tadpoles together. It's okay. You can have big numbers and not have a lot of followers. You can have small numbers and have tons of followers that actually watch your videos. I have been so impressed many times by 500 follower subby channel that has way more watch hours than I do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's actually about connecting with them, not so much the numbers. And so Kathie's favorite things is doing a shaker tutorial. I'm going to watch it because I want to start trying to figure out shakers. Okay, so when you're thinking about, so those are kind of the ins and outs of creating or being a part. Hi, JoJo, my girl. So Carrie, you're not doing anything wrong. I'm going to explain to everybody because it's going to happen to all of you. you're going to get a burst of subbies, whether you're involved in an event, whether you go to a live, whether somebody shouted you out. If they do not watch, and they say it's 4 minutes, I think that's an odd number. It's not me to decide though, but they don't watch a certain amount of your videos and engage, YouTube kicks them out. It's not them. They didn't leave. You didn't push the wrong button. Nothing went wrong. It's just the way that YouTube is trying to, they're trying to keep us from having empty numbers, because there's a lot of things going on out there. Like you could buy subbies, but if they aren't watching your content, then what the heck, right? So I don't know. I think the more we get the proper way and the more relationships we build, the longer we're going to have the long-term relationships with YouTube, right? That we build on. Hi, Jasper. I just met Jasper, I think it was on Saturday. And Melinda too. Nice to meet you, ladies. Again. Oh, yeah, that day they watched me do my hair and makeup. Probably wasn't the funnest of days, but So I decided last year to do a celebration, and I did 3-year anniversary. I asked people to trace their hand, decorate it, hang it by the middle finger, and then I have them all hanging up downstairs in my craft room. And so I decided, oh my gosh, it's that time of year. Okay, let's do another one. So I am now doing the hashtag MM 4-year anniversary. Last year's was hashtag MM 3-year, if you're interested in going and checking out any of those videos. I do have the announcement up. And so far, what I'm asking is the people who do VRs, do the VR and then tag me or email me, because I can't verify it if you don't. And then I'm going to, and this is a way to do it. If you're going to be doing something like this, you want to be organized. So I have it to where Creating with Sherry Jones put one up this morning on YouTube. Then I will get her gift ready and I will put a check mark here when it's mailed out. So I'll be on top of everything. Then I go over here. This is where when they start coming in, right? I'll put the date that the hand arrived and the channel and any notes here. And then any pages, because I'm putting, if my numbers get up to this much, I'll do this prize. If my numbers get up to this much, I'll do this many prizes. If my numbers get up to that much, even more prizes. So if you do any kind of crafting or feel comfortable throwing something together, please participate. It'll be fun. It's the number 4, Dahlia. It's the number 4. How do you do a number 4? Oh, I'm a nut. There we go. Anyways, it's the number 4. Let's see. You have to go over to Melinda's channel and look at her wedding journal. Dahlia says, not only that, you guys, but she has a puffy one. And I was teasing on Saturday that, because I told my husband about it, because I used to do biscuit quilts. It's similar concept, but I used to do biscuit quilts for kids. And so the idea of putting one on the cover of a journal, I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh. Let's see if, thank you, Dahlia. The notebooks get lost in your supplies. Oh, girl, what I've done is there's things like this that I sit next to my desk, right? And then it doesn't go anywhere else. When I'm done, this is where it goes. So I'll set that there and then I'll show you this. This is where I have the notepad and my pens. And there's a little slot there, and then, that goes there. And that's the only way I can stay tidy. Only way. Yes. See, that's how I got into junk journaling. I was a sewer and I got into junk journaling and started sewing the covers. I made a lot of fabric colors over the years. Fabric covers over the years. I just want to make sure I'm catching everything. Oh, thank you, Jasper. Definitely take notes, because you guys, if you're going to grow your channel, here's the thing. What you did when you were having fun with your channel will not work when you actually have tasks and stuff. I have a big calendar, office calendar on the wall over there. I have all my hashtags written on it. This is what my bullet journal looks like for my own organizing, because it's the only choice I had to actually make all this work. But I create these. Right? So I normally do it a little bit more organized than that, or a little more whatever, but it just ended up going that way. And I went with it. But see, I have to know when things are due. I'm going to join Donna Little's tag. I don't know if it's her birthday or anniversary, to be honest with you, but I want to join it. And I have to have that mailed out by the 14th. This is Channels Chat. Tomorrow is bingo. Then I have well, I don't know why I put Tea Tuesday on the 16th. It's actually it is Tea Tuesday, but it's the t-shirt one on Friday. So that's that. So anyways, and then I'm having an interview with Gail's Southern Living. She has over 2,000 subbies. I'm excited. On the 25th, actually, I don't know why I wrote that on the 26th. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's on Sunday. Gail. See, good thing I write it down right. And I even write it down wrong, right? You have a question, Melinda? Go ahead, sweetie. I do videos other than just journals. Is it okay to do them under the same channel, or should I separate them into different channels? That is probably something that could go 50-50. In my opinion, if you did playlists, you'd be fine. But some people do manage 2 channels, like the Gail's Southern Living that's going to interview me on the 25th. She has 3 channels. Gail's Southern Living, Crafting with Sandy, and Gail's Couponing. I don't know how she manages anything else. I need to manage one channel, but I have more going on. I have Patreon, which you guys got free coloring pages. Go over there and check that out. I have my .com, which is just kind of floating around, not really doing anything at the particular moment. There's some stuff over there, but it's not something I work on every day. And I have Instagram, and I play bingo, and I have a family, and I have to clean the bathrooms and do stuff. Oh, Dahlia, I bet you are a busy, busy lady. I would start by just doing playlists, and then if you felt that your channel felt confused or something, then I would start another one. But you would hate to try to make it all go back to one if it just didn't really, if it was just too hard to manage. Because honestly, no matter what's best for those 2 different channels, if you can't manage them, it won't matter. Does that make sense? It won't matter if that's what needs to happen if you don't have the time and the organization to manage all of it. One channel, literally, to do it the right way, the tags and the it's all extremely complicated, and you have to learn it before I would take on 2 channels. How's that? That might be the best one. Yes, definitely playlist. I think that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And then what you do is when you have an opportunity, you say, make sure and check out all my playlists, or check out my other playlists. Just give yourself a shout out. Like, I don't know if you edit your videos. I haven't gotten over there and watched enough of it to be able to give you the right advice. You might already do this, but when you're editing videos and you have like an entry banner, then at the end or in the middle, you can add banners to announce things or to remind things, or just a little note. And then there's those pop-up things that you can put in videos, which I haven't figured out yet. Jasper, you caught me, girl. See, I was beginning to wonder if y'all had time to clean on top of it all. I feel in awe of how you pull it all off, especially when it includes buying and selling. I had to stop buying and selling on a regular basis because I just couldn't do it. Invoicing, selling, packaging, mailing, soliciting, advertising, whatever, all those words, I couldn't do it. So a lot of people who know me know that I have enough product downstairs to fill a secondhand store because I shopped for 2 years with my husband traveling over the United States. Melinda does not edit. Okay, that's okay. There's a lot of free software to do it. In particular, this is my 3rd year of doing it, what I call professionally, right? We're going to use the professional word. It's not a hobby to me anymore. I work 40 hours a week, if not more. I try to keep it down to 30 if it's around the holidays and stuff. But I looked at it as I'm going to put the effort in as a job. So if I'm working 40 hours a week, I know that I need to have something come out of that. It can't just be that I've got a flashlight hanging from the ceiling and my phone hanging from a branch and I'm trying to do videos. That just wasn't going to be what I was going to spend 40 hours a week doing and call my career at this point in life. I'm 57. So I bought webcams. But I sold product to buy them. So I rolled money over, I put money into secondhand shopping. And then I took that money and I bought the camera, and then I would buy the lighting, and then I bought the new laptop, and then I bought the editing software, which I use the Wondershare, but it's something else too. Not a good day for my brain, ladies. Not seeing it. Does anyone remember me telling you what it is? Why me? Why me? No, I can't. Anyways, this is the things that I think are the most important. YouTube Studio, YouTube, TubeBuddy, YouTube on your, app on your phone. Oops. And then I don't do TikTok. You can see I'm not even over there checking what's going on. I just TikTok. Can't do it. I do the shorts. Okay, let's get back over here. Jojo, girl, I know. The thing is that you did a great job. Jojo was doing design teams for a little bit that I know of. I don't know what you've been up to lately. I haven't noticed, and I apologize for that. Where I would start is one, making a mental commitment that how many hours do you want to spend doing this? How many hours? Is it a side gig? Then keep it a hobby. Is it something that you want to watch your channel grow and willing to put in the full-time work into? Then I would start with the collabs and challenges and get yourself known as reliable. Okay, your reputation is everything out here. I'm going to tell you right now. Let me tell you, even if you don't create the reputation, you're going to get a reputation. I know I've got one. So I live with it. It's mine, whatever. But I'm here. I want to help. I care. I think that it wouldn't be any fun growing without you guys. I'd rather grow as a family, as a community, than to try to figure out how to do this by myself and run forward. I wanted it to be, because this isn't really, like, I don't want to be the next Gail Agostinelli, right? I wanted to be the channel that I enjoy the intimacy of the relationship that we can have without getting, obviously no drama or whatever, 20 minutes a day, Jasper. Okay, let me read this for a second. Let me read. I want to sell some items if any of you ladies want to join me new to it. Okay, Mommy Poppins, there is a few ladies that I would watch. If you watch, have you watched some channels to see how it works? If you don't understand how it works, you're going to mess up and then you're going to get a bad reputation. So I would join in with someone like Kathie's World when she does a channel sale. I would, there's a couple others, but that's the only name I can come up with that I know for sure that she would be comfortable with me possibly sending someone her way. The others might want to get to know you better. Jasper, it kicked my butt. It kicked my butt. I didn't like it. It was so sad during that. I was working day and night and I was making good money, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't doing art. I wasn't interacting with my friends. And so I realized I had to restructure this. Let's see. Telling your journals and having a hard time keeping up with the orders. Then you might want to just, what you need to do is maybe say, okay, ladies, I've filled up to capacity. I will let you know when I'm open for more orders, because again, you really can get to a position where you're not going to be able to do as good a job, or they have to wait so long that they're just going to give up. I don't know. That's where you have to decide, managing your time, taking control of your time. Every order doesn't have to necessarily get done. You don't have to take the order if there's a possibility that it's going to make your productivity or something, or stress at home. I don't know. I'm not accusing, I'm not suggesting. I'm just telling you, you can get out. You can feel like it's like, oh, anyways. JoJo's my girl. JoJo says, I have a great reputation. JoJo, yeah, I want you to write that in writing, sweetie. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Dahlia Mandalay Cards is saying she uses iMovie to do her edits and use the free version of Canva for her thumbnails. You guys write that down. Okay. That's what you need to know. I do it completely different. I use Filmora. I just remember the name. I use Filmora. I paid for it. I also upgraded it. And then I also pay a subscription per month to have new fancy things, because the girl likes to spend money. I know Jasper says she no longer has time to create anything. I'm going to tell you, it's so sad when that happens. Why did we get into this? The only thing I wanted out of it, to be honest with you, was to make enough money to buy my own supplies, so my husband didn't have to buy my habit, my art supplies and the things I wanted. Dahlia says, and your crafty work speaks like a resume. She thinks of it that way, and it's true. Don't do a half-assed job on something because you're in a rush. Don't overextend yourself, and that way you won't have to worry about that. But these are just things that I know because I went through it. I'm going to tell you that honest and upfront. I've been doing Facebook groups since 2017. I had started my .com in 2018, came out to YouTube in 2019. That's a lot of experience, a lot of situations, a lot of interactions, a lot of friendship building. Unfortunately, a lot of friendships crumbling, a lot of this, a lot of that. But you know what? My heart is still in a place where I think, that it's worth being out here. It's worth meeting new people. And I just want to help. That really is what it boils down to. All righty. Let me bring this to my mouth where it's be stuck. Carrie says, have a good evening. She's heading out. She has a big day tomorrow. She's in the UK, but I know a secret, and I'm not telling you, so you better watch, and you'll find it out soon. Mari says, Dahlia is hoping I was in frame. I'm trying to figure out how to craft and record with just one eye. Hopefully it won't be too long to recover 100% to her eyesight. I didn't want to say it earlier, but that's why I was so glad that she was able to get that video made, because I was just like, I knew that she was in pain and having a tough time. Melinda says, I put a hold on new orders for 2 weeks to get caught up. Smart. See, and that's what you're showing the other ladies that are new to this, that it can happen. Your customers are fine with it, right? They're like, oh, I understand, because you need time to do a good job on the ones you've already gotten orders on. So to be able to do a good job on everything, you got to give yourself some extra time. That is awesome. Jasper says, I'm totally new to. I'm with Erin's multi-seller group. Help me. Oh, that's a place. See, I don't know her well enough to say, hey, yeah, she's got you, but you could definitely watch her and take an account, get to know her. You never know. BB says, what do you use for the second camera, or how does that work? Ooh, I have 2 webcams. This webcam is hanging off of a wired holder. You guys have seen those. There's a clamp and then a big wire that comes over and shoots it downward. Then I have a webcam up on the monitor, and that's the one that's doing this. And then I had to pay. Your girl will spend money, okay? She will spend money. This is not real, but it's like kind of a funny, just like the girl will spend money. I upgraded my StreamYard to the professional because I wanted 2 cameras. I wanted to be able to do screen and screen. And when I do things like that, I just stop buying other types of things. Or sometimes I ask my husband, it's like, my birthday's next month. Can I have this for that? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Anyways. So yes, what you do is you can do it with, you can do it without spending any money. You can go to OBS. Does anyone know about that? Does anyone out there know what OBS is? If you do not know, where's my pen? Anyways, if you do not know, you have to find out. I hope I didn't drop on the dog's probably chewing it up. It's a free download. It's open source broadcasting system. Open broadcasting source. It's free. Oh, thank you. See, Sherry's got my back. Sherry's got my back. Okay, if you want to do editing, live streaming, do things like that, you find out how to use OBS, watch videos, get help with it. And then from there, if you decide, you know what, I'd really like to have more bells and whistles, I'm willing to pay for StreamYard, start out that way. Same thing I did. You can use multiple cameras. You can go live. You can pre-record. You can do all kinds of things. It's not user-friendly. It's for people who already know some technology. That's why it's tough. But it's there. I don't know who knows OBS or who doesn't. But yeah, check it out. Okay, let's see. My mom had told me when I was young, a reputation. I agree, Jasper. But you know what? When you get online, you don't get control of it anymore, because the very first person who decides, you know what, I don't like her, will lie on you. And then the next person that don't like you will find something else to say about you. And then the next person, and God forbid you stand up for yourself in a situation. Oh, you have to be strong. And if you have a tough time, you get a hold of one of your friends out here on YouTube and you cry on her shoulder, and she'll tell you, hey, it's okay. This crap happens, and move on. Right? That's what you do. Okay. You didn't know you were going to get that kind of advice today, did you? I agree, Melody. Don't rush. I have videos pre-recorded, and because I don't have the time, I haven't released them because I don't want to rush it. It just really, you feel like you want to get everything out there because it's a now or never thing, but it's really not. That's the thing, is like in your job, you're not doing the whole job in one day, in 1 week. It's a progression. It's a journey. And it's just like your art. You could have your videos and your challenges and your interactions and your collabs feel like your art. It could be a release of your stress. It could be your happy place if you maintain boundaries and priorities in your life. Don't go and try to do everything. Oh, thank you, Melinda. So glad you found my channel too. OBS, you would find it if you put it in your search bar, and if you have anyone in your life that knows the internet or technical stuff, they can help you. Otherwise, there are videos, and if you can learn from watching someone or listening from someone, I have ADHD. That's why I say, otherwise I would never go as far as to say if you can anything. My ADHD makes it to where I have difficulty reading instructions. If I have a manual for an item, my husband reads it and then shows me how to do it. I can hear it and see it. Okay, I'm better at it than I used to be, but I cannot read an instruction and have it translate. That's why I never got further into crocheting, because I couldn't read the patterns. But I think Chiquita's going to teach me some things. She's not here today. Is she over at Crazy Tuesday? Is that what they're doing over there? It's okay. Anywho. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, strictly for computers. Yes, computers, laptops, not iPads or phones. Yeah, I bet we could figure out a way for you, though, if you had like an iPad If you got on StreamYard or OBS, no, not OBS. I don't even know if you could do it on StreamYard. I don't know. We'll figure out something, BBville, maybe. Let's see. Jasper says so true, and there have been a few, but you know what? I never say a word. Yeah. Jasper says I won't name names. See, I won't either. The thing is that I wish everybody the best, because if they're happy, then they have less reason to come figure out how to make my life miserable, right? If I just don't do anything to poke the bear or agitate or engage, if I just do me, they do them. We all wish each other the best. It usually works out really well. It has been working better than anything else I've ever tried. Let's just put it that way. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is pick up, and when people knock you down, pick up when people knock you down. You, my friend, are such an inspiration. Oh, see, JoJo's been with me back in the days when real, excuse my language, but real shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff, like people on the internet contacting my husband or hacking my website. There's some people out there, let me tell you.
Someone is at the front door.
Someone is at the front door. I better get going, ladies. I'm hoping that this will have covered at least enough of it to where you've got some ideas about talking about collabs, about OBS. Okay, remember that? Open broadcasting source. And the other one she said was iMovie. We'll be back next week, okay? So next Tuesday, 3 o'clock, we'll talk about it. Come with questions, come with notepads, come with whatever. Email me ahead of time if you have something that you want me to research and come with. But check out those channels. They're doing some really fun, fabulous things. And I just want to say thank you so much, everybody. Mwah. Bye-bye.